World Freshwater Spearfishing Championships at Lake Powell.
We got almost 60 divers from 10 different countries. Right.
Well, I'm Dale Sanders, and I'm in Page, Arizona, filming the World Freshwater Spearfishing Championships in Lake Powell. I'm here because this used to be my world. I dove at the national level in the late 50s through the mid 60s. I have been staying pretty close with my team members and my friends for over the years. 50 years, woo, more than 50 years.
So today it's 3 points per fish, doesn't matter which one it is, striper, walleye or catfish. Tomorrow is carp only, 1 point per carp, doesn't matter the size.
So tell us about this lake as compared to other lakes in the United States.
Well, it's certainly probably one of the more unique ones, and it's extremely beautiful lake and with a wide
You got that right.
fish. So it's really it can be challenging.
The lake's constantly changing, so some days the fish are there, some days the fish aren't there. So
it's a good lake for testing people's skill.
And they will be going out here in about 45 minutes where they will be spearing game fish that are legal for spearing, and mostly stripers. They're going to get a lot of stripers today. 1 o'clock they got to be back in, ready for the weigh-in. Woo-hoo!
It's time to go. Good luck, guys.
Yeehaw!
It was tough diving. I think we did okay. Looking at the scoreboard, our team is currently in second place.
Woo! Wee! Woo! Woo! You're a diver and a president.
And I'm running it. Yeah. So actually, the first competition I ever competed in for spearfishing was at this lake, 2018 U.S. Nationals, Freshwater Nationals here at Lake Powell. And so that's how my journey in this started.
And who organized that?
Mike McGuire was involved.
We slowly formed a spearfishing group called Rocky Mountain Spearfishing Association that's now changed to National Freshwater Spearfishing Association. So we've been doing national level freshwater tournaments for 20 years now. And eventually, we started having international teams coming over and diving with us. They came in and said, wow, these freshwater nationals are fun. Let's take it to the next level.
It's a neat thing, and I think it's just only going to grow. And I would not be surprised at all if we double and triple in size in the coming years.
We're just about ready to finish the first day of this World Championship Spearfishing Contest. We have the boards, the tally boards, and the masters. I know, being an older person, I won't say how old I am, but being an older person, I know more of these folks than I do those younger folks up above. For day one, this is a 2-day tournament, and day two, there won't be a lot of fish coming in today. But tomorrow, with the rough fish day, these two boards are going to have a lot of poundage on them. All the way from Italy. Look at this. The Italian team here at Page, Arizona in the World Freshwater Spearfishing Competition. Woo! Thank you guys for coming to this.
Okay.
Tell me, have you been to the United States before?
Ok.
Siete stati in America prima, precedentemente?
No, mai. Prima volta.
Never, first time for me.
Do they have to dive deeper in Italy to get the fish, or didn't they do here?
In Italia vi immergete più profondi, vero?
Sì, molto più profondo.
Yes, much more.
Much deeper.
And they said that if the people from here are competing in Italy, that would be tougher for
It
them.
would be tough. Yeah, it would be very tough. These guys go deep.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you're going to be representing the United States in Spain. Is that right?
That is correct.
Woo-hoo! That's coming up. How was this dive today compared to what do you think Spain is going to be?
Completely different. For one, there's a lot of fish in this lake. Spain is not known to be very fishy, but it's a tournament, so if I shoot one more fish than you, then I beat you. This was a more exciting tournament just because there's a lot more targets to shoot at. We saw quite a lot of fish. I missed a few, had a few rip off, but I ended up with 7 total, and I competed here last year in nationals and I got 6. Both my partner and I did better than last year, but I did better, maybe everyone else did better.
We're going to weigh one of them.
I am so pleased that you guys came up all the way from Australia.
Literally the other side of the world.
You managed to find the right place. How do you do that?
Well, you know, it's kind of thinking about why would the fish be there? Would he be spawning there? Would there be a food source there perhaps? A nice place to hide, somewhere out of the sun?
I used to scout a lot.
Yeah.
And I never found out where to dive. I found out where not to dive.
Yes.
And process of elimination.
But that's half the story, right?
Yeah.
It's always like that. And remember, I can hypothesize as much as what I want about where I think that fish is going to be, but until I test it, until I get in the water on that day and I find them, it's all for naught.
There was dirty water on the top and it was clean. The last metre or last 3 feet of water was quite clean, like really clean.
Did you wear a wetsuit today?
Yes, yeah.
Because when you pass the thermocline, what's the temperature change?
Felt like about sort of 15 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, that's about 50 degrees. Yeah.
After 3 hours, I was shivering. Like I had to get back on the boat and just have a drink of water, lie in the sun for 5 minutes.
How many teams do you have from New Zealand?
We got 3 teams.
3 teams, folks, from New Zealand.
Yeah, right down the bottom of the world.
And how many years have you been diving?
This will be my 53rd year.
Did you hear that, folks?
Yeah.
Well, did your dad dive too?
Yeah, my dad was a New Zealand spearfishing champion. He's still alive. And my son is New Zealand spearfishing champion as well. So we're 3 generations.
3 generations of national champions?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anybody in the world that can beat that record? I doubt it.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Jump it off, jump it off. And pick up your big fish.
So tell us about today. How does it compare to what you're used to?
I haven't really spearfished for 17 years.
Oh my gosh, you had a wonderful catch today.
Yeah, I lost about half of it.
What happened?
Just rusty.
Just rusty?
Yeah. Silly mistakes that I wouldn't have made before, it's rusty. Ring rust.
6.74.
6.74.
You came all the way from
England, yeah. Saltwater is just completely different. It's like people who like mountain biking or road biking. They're just different sports. The sea is so loud, you can hear noise all the time, the shells, the other fish, the waves. In the lakes, it's silent. It's just you. You can't hear anything. And it's quite eerie getting used to the silence of the lake.
How does this compare to freshwater and diving? Do you have big lakes in Australia for freshwater?
We do. We've got beautiful big lakes, but it's illegal to spearfish in any of the freshwater lakes in Australia. So this is the first time I've ever spearfished in freshwater.
So I think it's the future of competitive spearfishing. The ocean's struggling to deal with all the pressure it's under, and hunting pest species in freshwater is probably, if we want to continue competing in years to come, I can't see a better way of doing it where we're looking after the environment.
Good morning, guys.
Anna, are you going to shoot loads of carp? We are going to shoot all the carp.
All the carp, baby.
We might sink the boat.
Today we did something different. We weren't going after the game fish, we were going after the carp. It kind of reminds me of back home diving in Tampa Bay. It's similar water conditions. We shoot a lot of sheephead fish there, so it's like we go out and shoot as many sheephead as we can, like shooting carp here. And we went back into one of the bays, and it was shallow, probably like 4 feet of water. Very low vis, you can probably see 3 feet maybe. And just swimming around in the weeds looking for carp. I probably lost as many as I turned in today.
Well, there's carp in muddy water and they're stirring it up, so there might be carp there, but it's hard to shoot them.
What if you just get down underwater, you just shoot? Do you
try.
hit? Have you ever tried that?
Well, last time I did, Spencer lost a finger, so we stopped after that. Right there. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Where's yours, Dale? Right there.
Yeah, I did lose one.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why they want to have the day of carp spearfishing is to help get rid of some of them. The problem with the invasive species carp is that they're just simply taking over not only Lake Powell, but most of the lakes in the United States. So it'll help the ecosystem in the lake, and at least to some degree. And we probably ought to be doing it more often because they are affecting the game fish.
Got back. I think we have the most carp. The boat is a mess. These are all fish eggs. They're just caked, and they're like glue. They just glue themselves to everything.
Well, Ryan and Shelby, it's not often that we get to interview a husband and wife team. Were you married already when you first started?
No, I kind of introduced it to it.
And then I met him and he's like, hey, I shoot fish underwater. Do you want to try? And I said, absolutely, I want to try.
How many years ago was that?
9
years ago. Wow. I tell you, I was very impressed with your catch. And that striper that just happened to come by and you couldn't resist.
Nope.
Even though you can't weigh it in today. Why didn't you get that one yesterday?
Wasn't there yesterday. I saw this big shape come in, just like a shadow, and I'm like, that's a really weird shaped carp. And I couldn't identify the fish. And another one came in closer and I saw the stripes and I am like, oh my gosh, that's a striper, and instinct just shot. And at first I didn't see where I hit it. I could tell I hit it because it started dragging me. But I let it just go, so my gun is set up on a breakaway.
And I hear her scream, and I look up and I just see splashing. I'm on the other side of the bay. She starts whooping and hollering and holds the fish up. I couldn't see it at that point, though. I could tell it was something white. It was really long. She couldn't hold it all the way out of the water.
Yeah. I tried to hold it up, and I just go under. Oh, it's really heavy. I'm gonna put it down.
Okay.
Got it?
Can't bring it down.
Yeah, that's right.
1 point per carp. The diver chooses his heaviest fish, and that gets weighed. And you might kind of break the tie at the end.
14.52.
14.52.
Did you want to take it home? Nah.
You sure?
Cook him up for dinner?
29, 30, 31. 31. 36, 37. 24. 25.
Right, I gotta find a slob.
It's right here, one of these.
There's a really big one under here.
16.04. 14.68. 15.24. 16.30. 16.64.
Go for it, girl. No slack work.
For a ground, for a ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, snow angel. Do a snow angel.
No, don't get your hair. Come
Oh.
on. I'm having a shower.
One more. Let me get one more photo here.
I don't think a shower's gonna do enough.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anything exists that can fix this now.
You know how many fish I'm gonna catch? This is like real good.
These are all your fish.
They're gonna feel like I'm one of them.
Hey, you could pee in it.
It literally feels like a looped up wetsuit.
It's not bad.
18.62.
20.48.
Michael, Carmilla.
This is my daughter / partner. We're in the mixed team.
You guys came all the way here from Guam to dive in this fresh water at Lake Powell.
Yep. Guam is very beautiful, but the fish are pretty trained. There's a lot of fishermen that live in Guam, so if you can catch fish on Guam, you're doing pretty good.
64. Way to go.
I think you're lucky enough in the US where your lakes are so big and so plentiful that I can't see it damaging the fish stocks in the same way it might do in somewhere like the UK. And I think it's great that you're able to target the invasive species like carp. There's nothing else you could do that would target them specifically other than spearfishing to help the other fish thrive. So I think there's a real place for it actually here in America.
Justin, you've been around a long time, young man, and I have known you so many times and seen you. You always are lively. You always just have a positive attitude about you.
We had an amazing, amazing day out in the water. Every day in the water is a good day, right? I unfortunately, the fish that I scouted weren't home today. I think they made their way down the coast, and there was a couple of guys out there that crushed it. So 115 fish in 6 hours, that's like one every 2.5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Which is just mind-boggling.
It is.
You know, so
it is.
Congratulations to those two guys that did well.
99. 100. Woo! 106 is the count.
106.
110, 111, 112, 113, 114, and 115. Woo! Top count, 115.
115.
You're first, Fernando second. Tired sleeper. 94.
Darvel's got 106. Well, he got from yesterday.
First
2-year hiatus.
Kick my ass. Water work, well done. Well done, well done. 3, well done. Big smile. Put your fingers up, number you got. 1, 2, 3. Girls, help him out here, will you? There we go. Monty, you're here. Hey there, girls.
What happened today?
I suck at spearfishing. I just got really lucky, and I don't even know how it happened. Fish just kept swimming into my gun.
It's an awesome win for us. Yesterday, I didn't shoot a single fish in the first day of competition, so we scouted, and the day before there was thousands of fish, dumb, slow fish, and when we went there the next day, there was literally 0 fish. I shot 2 fish, they tore off. How it goes sometimes, so I ended the day with 0 points. I was sad the first day. I was so embarrassed to even come to the weigh-in, but Darvel gave me a pep talk, told me to come. So I came. That night we sat on the boat and we said, you know what? We didn't win game fish, but we're gonna win tomorrow for sure. If anything, we're gonna shoot the most fish tomorrow. And we did. Yeah. So to come out today and get the highest total of fish was amazing. So, and my partner Darvel here shot 106 fish, brought us top men's team. And Darvel here took first place in Worlds for individual men's. Because he shot a bigger carp than me, we both had 115 points.
Yeah, we had the same. I can't believe we tied, dude. It's nuts.
I was always told the best diver out there is having the most fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think all of us had great fun out there, so we were all great divers, we're all winners.
Yeah, and you wouldn't miss it for the world.
Great people, great bunch of
great people.
camaraderie-ship. In fact, some of the best camaraderie-ship around, you know, which is why I'm happy to keep coming. You know, 3rd time at one of these competitions, I'll be back.
That's incredible, you know, everything about it, about this lake, about people, about new friendship. I love to be here.
It's a lot of fun, and it's cool to see people from so many different backgrounds, you know, from so many different walks of life coming out here and enjoying spearfishing, and the camaraderie, the smack talking, the high fives, the, you know, chesting out.
And even the clothespins and the hair.
You know, it's all fun, and it's such a family event, which is just amazing, you know. So, I mean, we've got, you know, I've seen kids here that were 12, 13 years old. Kelston, you know, now he's a man.
Yeah, I remember when his dad was born.
That's insane. And look at this legend. This is a mother trucking legend right here. And if you guys don't know who this man is, just Google him real quick, and you got hours of entertainment.
You know, the quality of people that come compete here are just amazing. Mingling with everybody and hanging out with everybody, it's humbling. I can't believe that we won. The caliber of the guys we're diving against are just incredible. So I feel very fortunate, and I know Fernando feels the same.
Yeah, it was awesome diving with people all over the world. One thing about spearfishing, I swear it brings the best caliber of people in the entire world.
Yes, it really does. And when it gets in your blood, man, it's just there, isn't it? Woo! Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Champion!
Champion!
Woo! Spearfishermen people really have a positive attitude about life. And I've been here with 55 divers from all over the world the last 4 or 5 days, and every single one of them was just bubbling with personality. I've never seen that many great divers in one place at one time in my whole life as I've seen this past 4 days here at Lake Powell.